We often think achieving a balance in personal and professional life is an elusive goal, but our next guest says we're closer than we think to achieving it. We just need to clarify our vision of what we want. Cindy Cornell is founder of the leadership and executive coaching firm, the Hoshin Group, where she brings 2 decades of domestic and international business experience working with clients who are ready and willing to create change in their businesses and personal lives. Cindy joins us on Talk Business 360 right now. Cindy, welcome.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Cindy, in your coaching, you talk about wild success. What is wild success and how do we achieve it?
That's a great question. In business, to be wildly successful means that we're not only achieving our organizational goals, but we're doing so in a proactive, strategic way that maximizes our resources and inspires creativity among a really empowered workforce whose values are aligned with that organization's. In life, wild success is an intensely personal question, and one which many of us have never taken the time to give much thought. When I ask people, do you know what your life or your business would look like if you could have it exactly the way you want it? Most people are at a loss. High achievers, however, do know what they want. They're really curious about it and open to the myriad ways to achieve those objectives. They work tirelessly and intentionally towards their goals, and as a result, they'll really make a difference in their lives. They're not only overachieving relative to their peer groups, but probably more importantly, they're also happier.
Why is it important to assert what we want?
I learned a long time ago that you generally don't get what you don't ask for. That's a rule of thumb that makes sense to many of us. Following that logic, if I don't know what I want, how on earth am I going to welcome it in? What could be possible if I actually put it out there and let people know how they could help me? If I give myself permission to drop the negative self-talk and pretenses, what could I open myself up to achieve? And while we're at it, let's try to move beyond simple success in a good life and stretch ourselves to explore the idea of being wildly successful, exuberantly happy even, living our values, engaged in activities which we're passionate about, and having abundant, authentic relationships with people who make a real difference in our lives. That's wild success.
All right, so what's the first step we can take towards clarifying that vision?
Well, first, we have to ensure that we're in a mindset where you believe that that wild success truly is possible. We have to suspend our disbelief. We'll evaluate all the things that could get in the way later. Now is the time for focus on the positive, not for self-limiting thoughts and censoring. At this point, you can actually begin to leverage a few wild success wisdom questions. At the highest level, asking, what does wild success look like? Put yourself at that point in time in the future and consider it as if it's already happened. Then you need to figure out, what do you need to know in order to achieve it? What's the information and the data and the facts necessary? When you have that listed out, you can start to consider how you need to feel to achieve that success. Our thoughts are powerful and do influence our feelings. The resulting actions and behaviors either set us up to achieve or close us off from certain outcomes. So having a presence of mind and awareness of our thoughts and feelings is of utmost importance. Once you've got the clarity around what you'd like to accomplish, you're finally ready to begin to consider what you need to do to achieve your desired goals. These questions not only help to clarify that objective, but also to break down what might be a big, intimidating goal into manageable, bite-sized pieces against which we can target our energy and measure progress.
Cindy, this is really valuable stuff. Thanks for coming on and sharing your thoughts with us today.
Thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful, productive, and wildly successful day.
Learn more about the coaching services offered by the Hoshin Group by visiting hoshingroup.com. That's HOSHIN group.com.